Ford, I am on to you, man. I see that by the time we are done with this Mustang, you're gonna keep taking it into the shop and make me review your entire fleet. I'm on to you. Knock it off. Actually, no, give me a GT350 next. Welcome back to the Mustang Chronicles. The saga continues. As you know, my Mustang was in the shop recently and it got a new clutch and it got a new shifter, both courtesy of Ford warranty. So thanks again for Ford. Ford's been really awesome in taking care of me, so I appreciate that. However, as I was pulling out of the parking lot, I noticed that the clutch was acting a bit off. It was catching a little bit too quickly and behaving a little bit differently than it had before, and not really in a good way. And on the way home, I noticed that the clutch pedal was actually getting stuck down halfway, so I had to reach my foot down from underneath it and pull it back up. Here's a video of what that looks like. So it only happened like maybe 8 times or so, so it wasn't really a big emergency. So I dropped it off the next day. Ford has it in the shop right now. So let's take a look at what I'm driving now. Shall we begin? 2018 Ford F-250 XLT. So Ford just can't help themselves from going bigger and badder every single time. And I'm wondering, next time, if the Mustang breaks, God forbid, what they're gonna give me next. This truck has a 6.2 liter V8, making 385 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. It does this on regular gas. You can use E85 as well. Ford also makes this in a 6.7 liter turbo diesel V8 that makes 450 horsepower, and brace yourself, 935 pound-feet of torque. Ford said it is basically the most powerful pickup you can buy, and they gave it to me. Not the super powerful one, but this 385 horsepower one, which is a lot of horsepower. This truck comes in a number of different levels. This is the XLT, which is basically a step above the base, which means it has 18-inch wheels and a few other nice amenities such as sync and cruise control. Look how high this bad boy is. It's literally hard, and I'm 6'1". It's literally hard to get up there. A little bit surprised they don't have any footboards there, but you know, what are you gonna do? This car is 22 feet long and it weighs over 6,000 pounds. This bad boy can tow up to 15,000 pounds. Look at this huge bed. You can put over 2 tons in here. It's got about 2 tons of pollen on it right about now, as you can see. Having a little bit of spring rain here. Lovely weather. This fine day in New York City. Well, New York State, I should say. The body on this truck is made of aluminum, but the rest of the platform is made of solid steel. It's a very sturdy truck. These trucks start at $33,000, and if you want that big-ass turbo diesel one, they actually go up over $70,000. But you're getting a lot of truck for that, so it's actually a bargain with over 900 pound-feet of torque. All right, let's have a look inside this bad boy. Look how tall that is. So I mentioned this is only a step above the very bottom line one, but still some nice amenities here. It's got the cloth seats, which is an upgrade from Rock. Love those Rock seats. The hell am I supposed to do with this thing? Maybe this is the one. Oh, wait a minute. Duh. I'm so stupid. You gotta touch it to here. Ah, old school. Doesn't have the keyless entry, but it does have a key code system that you can use to open the car. Let's get this steering wheel up. It's not, so yeah, this car's not automated like the Expedition was, but this is more of a workhorse. You have enough room in this car to seat 6 people, including the driver. So 3 back there, tons of leg space. And check this out. Check this center console out here. You got a nice little bit of space in there. Couple cup holders. This is nice, nice little space to put your phone in here. It holds it pretty well. Even a phablet like I have, which is the Samsung Galaxy Note 5, doesn't fully fit in there, but you can like lean it up and it works pretty well. This armrest actually turns into another seat, thereby enabling you to fit 6 people in this massive truck. I do like how this lowers like this to give you a nice nice big rest for your arm. It's got your 2-wheel drive, which is pretty much standard. You drive most of the time with the 2-wheel drive. It's also got your 4x4 high and your 4x4 low. The 4x4 high is if you want to drive in like snow, for example, and the 4x4 low is if you want to go really slow and tow something very heavy. So neat little dash, which is partly digital, partly analog. Very good looking. I do love that blue and the silver there on those on the speedometer that the Expedition also had. Not as big as a screen as the Expedition, but again, that was a higher end model. That was a limited model. This is just the XLT. There's a bunch of different models on this, all the way up to platinum. So stereo is not touchscreen. Does have a nice little camera in it. All right. I get it. The brake's on. No push button brake here. Guys who are driving these trucks don't need that fluffy stuff. So little camera, but it's still effective. What I do is I prefer to look out here, and then once I'm sure that nothing's coming around, I use this to back up. This car is very hard to park because it's freaking huge. It's over 22 feet long. So I find myself trying to find a parking spot where no other cars are, unless you want to do some back and forth and back and forth. If you don't have those wide parking spaces, this car's a little bit hard to park. But again, this is an F-250. It's probably not a daily driver for most people. Let's check out the stereo. Even though this is the lower end model, it still has sync in it, so it has voice control, which is nice.
Please say a command.
Play playlist Mustang GT. Wishful thinking.
Playing playlist Mustang GT.
It's got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 speakers. So a couple tweeters up there, a couple in the door, and a couple back there. Decent sound. You know what? That's a center speaker. It's like a 6.1 speaker system. It's got good bass. It's actually a pretty good stereo. Your iPod goes down here, so you can put your iPad in there. There's this little cutout here for the wire so they can come up and plug into here. There's a lot of charging stations here. There's 3 in the front. All right, so I'm gonna go pick up my older brother. He's visiting New York from the south. He loves pickup trucks. He's actually got 2 of them. I don't think he has anything as high-end as this, so I think he's gonna love it. There is a GMC following me. Let's lose him. See ya. You can really feel that 6.2 liter V8, and I love the scream of the engine. Very nice handling. For this much of a big behemoth, look at those guys, they tried to catch up to me to get in on the speed. For this big of a behemoth, it handles really nicely. Not something I really expected out of a Super Duty F-250. Visibility is really awesome. Huge windows all around. Nice big back window there. And of course, you're like way above everybody else. I don't want to say that he is the black sheep of the family, but yeah, I don't want to say that. And there is a stigma or a stereotype about people from the South. I have my brother living there, so we're not going to play on that here at Rated R Cars, okay? Hey man, what's up? Good to see you.
Heavens to Betsy, I reckon you doing good in life, brother. This ride here is slicker than greased owl shit. Yee!
It's just a loaner. Anyway, let's go. What do you want to eat?
Don't rush me, boy. I have a delicate and sophisticated palate.
Bro, you would eat a turd. I've actually seen him eat shit.
That's not fair, man. Turds is delicious. I'm here to tell you, see, certain turds, you cannot discount the culinary delight that certain turds are.
Oh.
Hey, what's up, girl? You looking good.
Dude!
Pull over, boy. I'm fixing to get me some of that there furry sheep pussy. For real, man, she's purty as a peach.
I just threw up in my mouth.
Don't knock it till you try it, boy. Doesn't matter if it's a little furry, know what I mean? You know how we do, boy.
This is why Mom never liked you.
Hey, don't you be talking about my mama.
Technically, she's my mother too, and she hates you.
That's a bunch of happy horse shit. No, she doesn't. My mama doesn't love me.
Yes, she does actually. She just told me this morning. I texted it to you, and you cried like a little bitch.
Man, you so broke you can't even afford to pay attention.
Whatever, you freaking turd connoisseur. I love you, man.
Oh, man, really?
No, you're a piece of shit.
What? You know how we do, boy.
We do have a dysfunctional family here at Rated R Cars, but we have one thing in common. We love Mustangs.
And expeditions.
And F-250s, up top.
And Camaros.
Bro, what the fuck? That's it, I'm coming to kick your ass. My baby's second home.
Drive it like it's stolen, because that's what I did. You ain't whistling Dixie, bitch. I'm madder than a witch's titty.